Oh, well, thank you so much for joining me for our little interview today.
Well, thanks for having me. This is lovely.
Well, I guess my first question is you've had a long history at Cape Rep.
Very, very long. One of the longest.
Um, can you tell me or the audience a little bit about that, like how you got started here and how you've sort of evolved? Because you have many roles here.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we go way back. Moe and I saw a show at the Orleans Inn, Beyond Therapy. It had Donna Credit and her husband, um, Doug Credit, and a few other people. And we just laughed and had a ball. And they were a sort of a traveling troupe at that point. And we just got interested in them. We were acting, at the Academy and Wellfleet Harbor Actors Theater and Barnstable Comedy Club. We were all around, and then they moved to Willie's Gym, and I auditioned for Rashomon and got the part, and then I couldn't do it because I had a conflict. And so I think it was John Williams did it, and I went and saw it. It was wonderful, and I saw Nuts there, and I just fell in love with Bob. I mean, he was such a charismatic, wonderful guy. He was the Pied Piper, if you will. And then we ended up moving to the campus we're on now, and we were going to do shows. We were going to rebuild the carriage house, and everything was in there, and then it burned down. And like, okay, now what? So we did over the outdoor theater, and I was literally building benches the day we opened with David Wallace, who played one of my sons in Lion in Winter, and I was on stage with Allison Weller. That's how long we go back. And Bob directed it in the outdoor theater, and I just never looked back. I mean, we went out to San Diego for 4 years because Mo got her master's degree at UCSD in directing. So we were away for that period of time when they did the indoor theater. So we went around when they converted the indoor theater. But when we came back, it just jumped right back in. I was in Sunshine Boys with Bud Rolls, and we had so much fun. And I just never looked back. We just kept growing and pushing ourselves and making more space and trying to fix up the buildings. And it's been a labor of love. It really has, because of the people that I've come to know and love throughout the years there.
Yeah, because I mean, you've been on our stage, you've directed, you've wrote, you've helped build this place.
Build set.
Yeah. So you've done it all. You've done it all. And with this particular project, November Project, I'm very curious to hear about the piece you chose to do, because you wrote this, correct?
I just did it. I didn't really write it.
Wow.
I just told a story because Janine, the impetus of that was Janine had explained to me what her idea was for the November Project, and I was blown away by her vision and what she was trying to do. And she pretty much, as she has through the years, she goes, "I want you to do this." And this is what I'm looking for. And sometimes I say no, but usually I say yes, because she's hard to say no to. But she said, "I want you to tell a story that has to do with, first of all, it's about November. The title is The November Project, and what she meant that she was trying to accomplish with that is we're going to be different in November. And when we come out of this as theater artists, we're going to be looking at theater differently, and we're going to be a different country, and we're going to be a different world because of this pandemic and other things that are going on socially." So she said, "I want you to look back and write something that was very personal to you, a Vietnam story." And at first I balked, I don't want to do that. I don't want to talk about stuff like that. But then I thought about it, and something came to me, and I put it all together and sort of tied it in with believe it or not, the Gettysburg Address, which was done in November
Mhm.
1863, which it really hit home with me when I went back and looked at the history of that and the actual verbiage that Abraham Lincoln used in the Gettysburg. He didn't waste a word or a sentence. It was so economical, so to the point, and it sort of hit me today is where we are as a country and where we're going. So I tied that all together in my presentation. It was one shot.
That's
I
what I've
just spoke
heard.
because there was no way I was going to be able to do that again.
Yeah.
And they said, we don't want you to do it again. That was fine. I said, so I don't know what it looks like. I don't know what it sounds like. I just blah.
Well, from what I've heard, and I've been able to have access to, the Dropbox of what people have done, and I'm saving yours because Mo, Janine, and Susan were collectively very moved and were very emotional by it. So I feel you should be very proud, and then I
I
think,
made women cry.
yes. No, but I'm very much looking forward to it. So yeah, I heard it was a one take. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't my intention to make them that emotional. I guess it just happened because, I got emotional. It was an emotional piece for me because it was very personal. Um, but it was really about the 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 impetus again that Janine gave me about November and what it means to me as an artist and as a human being. So
Well,
that's what happened.
well, it's like I'm so excited for our audiences to see the whole. I keep saying this on several interviews just about how exciting the whole project is, and you have been able to safely see some of other artists' work that
Yes.
they've chosen to do. I'm wondering if you would talk about that a little bit because your sons were outside and you were able to kind of sneak peek of other artists inside and out, and I don't know. I
Yeah.
just like to know how you feel people, especially about people's personal choices that they've made. Um,
Well, first of all, I am really social distancing.
yes.
I keep joking about this, and if I'm repeating myself to people that have heard this, forgive me, but I feel like I'm under house arrest and I should be wearing an ankle bracelet because I haven't gone anywhere. And the boys won't let me go food shopping or anything like that, or the liquor store. I go get gas once a month. So to go there and to be with these people that I love, social distance, very safe, with masks. We were very spread out in the theater, was a joy and an honor to witness, something that we have taken for granted over the years of just walking into that theater, seeing everybody, hugging everybody. Hi, how's it going? Okay, let's start a rehearsal, and let's get a read through. And we just have taken it for granted how wonderful that whole experience has been for us through the years and how it's been taken away. And to have this opportunity to do something like this was just lovely. And especially the music you're singing, oh my God. And the boys outside, and to hear you guys on stage just doing stuff fun and funny makes me just laugh uncontrollably, and I shouldn't if I'm on recording, but it's just a joy. And to see what Ryan and Susan have done with nothing is really just lovely, and it makes me miss it even more.
I know. I think that's the hard. It's certainly something I keep hearing from artists when I'm in there, either doing things or just in the building, is that it's so hard to not hug. The instinct is to, want to be physical. And so much of who we are as artists, we are just like physical beings. So, I'd seen Wendy Watson and we were like, oh, we can't do the,
I know.
it's like, okay, elbow bump or just a wave. It's really, it's hard. So yeah, I think seeing everyone do their thing has been really special. And like you said, Ryan and Susan's work is really outstanding.
Yeah, yeah, it's really great, and especially outside.
Yeah,
It
it was
was
cool.
beautiful outside. And
Yeah.
you guys singing outside with that full band, I'm telling things out of
No, that's
tail, out of
okay.
school,
That's all right.
was just fantastic. And some of the visuals of that are just lovely. And again, it made me miss all the wonderful artists and things that we've done through the years and hope to do in the future.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
are you working on any, are you writing anything? Have you taken this
You know,
time?
so I'm writing 3 different things right now. And I've been asked to potentially write something else. So yeah, I'm working on, actually I'm 4 things. Yeah, I'm working on adapting, um, Nine Ball. I've got it almost about 3/4 done as a miniseries,
Wow.
TV miniseries. I think it plays well into that genre, more so than say a film. I mean, it works as a play, but I think taking the aspects of 2 people through the journey, it's almost like Rich Man, Poor Man, the old miniseries back in the 60s or early 70s. I think it was the 60s. I don't know. And I'm also I'm writing a book, and yeah, I'm working on a couple of things. Janine has asked me to sit down and think about commissioning a play, and so we're going to be talking about that. And I'm writing a memoir
Wow.
based on the fact that my kids and Mo have asked me to just write my stories, from
Yeah.
growing up. And I said, why would anybody want to seriously read about my growing up? It's like, it's just my growing up. But I've been hounded by all 6 of my children to do that. So I guess that there's something there. And so I've been having fun just writing that. I don't know where it's going to go, whether it ever is going to get finished, because I'll get sidetracked onto something else. Oh, look, there's a seagull. Is my fly down? Who's over there?
Yeah.
No, I just want to send my love to everybody out there, all all of the people that we've known and loved throughout the years, all the artists that are both here on the Cape and all over the country and all over the world. Um, that we miss you, we love you, and you are my extended family. And I can't wait to be back to work with all of you. You know.